The last time we recorded, I had mentioned why women should sustain
That's right.
from having sex
That's interesting. Yes.
with men.
Yeah. Can you explain? Because that's kind of different as far as you said you should wait to interact in sexual activities, which I think everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different because some people just bond and have a connection really quick, and some people it takes time. So I don't know if you need to wait. It depends on the person.
It's not about whether or not you have a connection. It's about whether or what it does to your body. So when you have sex, women specifically, there's one thing, the one big thing, especially if women have unprotected sex with men. Men's sperm carry DNA. That DNA lives inside of you. It doesn't permanently stay inside of you. But as long as it's inside of you, it is altering your genetic makeup. 1, do not have unprotected sex with random men. Just don't do it. It screws you up. 2, when you have sex, sex releases oxytocin. Do you know what oxytocin is?
No, I don't.
Oxytocin is your happy drug. It naturally releases it. And so if you equate that person with release and happiness, it's going to cause your brain to ignore red flags. Because your brain has already associated this person with release and happiness.
Oh, well,
you can't argue science. Just don't do it.
Well, here's my belief.
And if you want to go even further, psychologically, you should abstain from self-pleasure while you're getting to know someone. So sexting, all of that, associating that, going back and forth with them and doing that playful, like, oh, here's my boobies and and then you go and you masturbate and you're thinking about that person, or you're masturbating on the phone with that person, it is doing the same thing to your brain while you're in the process of truly getting to know someone, because it takes at least 90 days to see through the facade that they start to put on, because people cannot keep up for more than 30 to 60 days a fake personality. Some of it will start to seep through. And you should just wait until you start to see all of those things, until you're completely confident that you can see yourself having a future with this person.
Okay, so here's my theory. My theory is this. I feel like men and women are different when it comes to how they feel.
They're talking. What are they saying? Go ahead, read to us.
So it was just one person, Emily. She said, I was looking on your profile to figure out how to see when you go live as you went live.
Thank you.
But the men and women are different. So I understand what you're saying, but y'all think way too much into it when it comes to that. Whereas guys is not, they don't look at, a lot of times when it comes to that, red flags, all this other stuff, they just trying to have a good time.
You just trying to have sex. I get it.
But there's no emotion attached unless they have the kind of, like, you know, we've been on dates and this and it.
Right, but
sex don't have to mean anything.
But do you want a healthy woman mentally?
Of course.
Okay. So what we should be teaching our daughters and our women is to sustain from giving men this power over them until they have gotten to know this man fully, to prevent them from accidentally falling in love with the wrong person.
Gotcha.
So that by the time they get to you, they're not damaged.
That's fair. But again,
so you should want to abstain from doing those things out of respect for what we need our women to start doing. And that's out of protection. I know you, I don't know if you saw my post. It said masculinity needs to be earned, but femininity needs to be protected. You need to protect your women.
Can I ask a question on this?
Yeah,
go ahead.
So how long would you wait to give that to a man?
Me?
Yes.
Girl, don't ask me. I'm the wrong one to ask.
How long?
You don't want to brought all this up.
How long do you recommend somebody to wait?
Good one. I like how you remix that.
If I'm going by science, I would say
100% agree. Sorry.
if I'm going by science, I would say at least 90 days.
Okay.
If I'm going by science. If I'm going on a spiritual scale, like how it touches your spirit, how it affects you internally, I would say until monogamy.
Okay.
Until they've decided that you're their person and they've given up all their other women. Because you also have to understand that as a woman, when you invite another man into your bedroom, into your space, into your body, you do not know what he's doing outside of that.
Exactly.
So he is bringing every woman he has been sexually in sexual contact with into your home. No, you have to understand on a spiritual level, women are so strong.
But what if they just
spiritually.
want to have a good time, both of them? What's the issue? What if they just want to just do their thing? I'm saying if they agree on that. If they just want to do
that. The biggest issue is if they just want to have a good time and they go into it knowing that, that's fine.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait
But
90 days.
you don't have to, but you can't negate what it does to you on a physical level. You're still gonna have to deal with if you decide to have unprotected sex with a man, you're still please not a man.
No, I'm just saying most men.
You
Sometimes
know how many men
I know
will go crazy over a woman that knows how.
I know that, but I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is they can separate the two. Where I understand that it does happen, but I'm just saying some men they could just do it and then forget about it and be like,
I'm on the line of both.
And some women can. Some women can too. I happen to.
Because she could be the middle person.
I'm on the line of both. So I understand where you're coming from. Me as a gay woman, I have been on both sides. I've been with guys before, but I do like to have fun.
Yeah, see?
But I am emotionally connected.
Look at Ashley
too.
being our first guest. Look at Ashley.
Yeah. Get her
I
mic.
am emotionally connected too. But say I wait, give it 3 months, I wait, emotionally connected, but then I have that physical connection, it's horrible. Then what?
Yeah, because now
that's not
you
your
got
person.
both.
So what you do, you say, okay, what about this person? Because you're emotionally connected does not necessarily mean that you're in love with them. And we confuse because we're the generation. How old are you?
I'm 35.
You fall kind of in my job. I'm 40.
Okay.
So you're close enough. So we're the generation of emotional health, right? Because we were so we craved it.
Yeah.
We craved the attention, especially me and you, because we were the black sheep of the family. It wasn't necessarily that our family didn't love us; they didn't understand us, so they didn't know how to love us properly the way that we needed to receive that love. So what happens is
what they saying? What they talking about?
Say you got one. You got one. I was a wild woman. I've had many sexual experiences. Today, I still deal with the after effects of those soul ties that were left.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
So the thing about love and affection is we equate the two because we craved it so much that once we got it, it felt like the love that we needed.
Makes sense.
Because they got it right.
Makes sense.
So you just ask yourself, what about this woman do I like? Because clearly the sex ain't doing it. And I can't be with somebody that I can't enjoy
And this
sexually.
is not
because
not
that's
something I dealt with. I'm married 10 years, so
Oh,
I'm good.
good God, 10 years.
The thing I think that people are, I think that we putting too much into the sex part in the beginning.
Yeah.
When I'm saying the beginning, that's the last that I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about, okay, we do it, whatever. But when I'm getting fully invested into somebody, that's when it becomes important. Now it's like
The problem is that if you're associating the sex in the beginning too soon, see,
But
you
I'm
don't
not.
have,
I don't
you don't
care about-
necessarily have this problem because you're a good guy. So you're not dealing with, you're not a woman
I
dealing
got
with
you.
a
No,
bad
I
guy,
agree
and
with
now
you.
you've had, because have you not heard the term? And I know as a good guy, you're like, why do these women always go after these dudes that are gonna mistreat? Because they had good sex, bro. Like,
Listen,
too
this is getting
soon.
good,
Too
but
much
it's
of
getting
it.
late.
Yeah.
It's getting late, and this could go all other way. But no, I see what you're saying. I agree with a lot of what you're saying, and what I say, you know, what I'm saying, makes sense too. But we definitely gonna continue this, and we're gonna have a guest because I think we have like a kind of special guest.
I
Anyway.
think Ashley should be
Yeah, she needs to be our first guest. You know, and
Absolutely.
yeah, and you know, since you said you are gay or whatever, you know, which is good. You know, that's
Right.
fine. We could definitely bring a different personality. Yeah, that'll be
I'm
good.
bisexual, so I get it, girl.
Yeah.
I love me.
It's all fun and games.
Yeah,
Until
we
you love
definitely, that's definitely something we can talk about. But listen, we gotta end this. This is a good show, good live. We gotta take some pictures now and wrap it up. But yeah.